Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Love and Monsters. I know, right? It's about, I guess the world is infested with monsters and all the humans live underground. And for some reason our main character, who's Joel, who's played by Dylan O'Brien from the Maze Runner, right? He's from the Maze Runner craze. Decides that he's going to go out and look for a love of his. So that's the love part, but I guess he has to go through all these monsters. I don't know. Michael Rooker is in it. So he's from Lost. That's the only other name I see right now, but you never know. People, oh, that's it. So I see on IMDb. So I don't know who else is in it. I don't know much else about the film, except it's 7.1 on IMDb with over 6,000 people rating it already. So pretty good ratings. I'll get into it. Hour and 48 minutes long, and let me find out what it's really about, give you a better idea, and ultimately let you know what I think. So stick around. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching Love and Monsters. We're at the 15-minute, 10-second mark, you know, it's pretty good. It's kind of a family. I mean, the monsters, maybe not, depends on how old your kids are, but it's kind of like a family type movie. But anyway, our main character, Joel, lives in a bunker, as we know. So they do an explanation on how everything happened and why there's monsters basically living on Earth, and all the humans have to find shelter, you know, underground, just so they can stay away from these monsters. And they live in little colonies. So we've only seen one, but it's Joel's colony, where he lives with a bunch of people who are trying to survive. The whole thing is everybody in the colony kind of has a significant other except for him. And right before all this happened, he was falling in love with Amy. And this was 7 years ago, and they've been separated ever since. So he finally comes to the idea of, like, I gotta go find her, and she's 85 miles away. So he's gonna go up overground and then try and find Amy, is the whole piece. Now, the big part of it is Joel, great guy, good cook, not much of a warrior or a soldier. So, you know, he's kind of a liability. At least that's what they call him. But he doesn't care. He wants to go out and do this on his own. So he's going to go out, you know, with very little skills and know-how, and try and trek over there. So, you know, he's going to bump into monsters along the way and try and survive. He also runs into, you know, two other people. One's a younger girl, maybe 8 to 10 years old, and Michael Rourke, right? That's his name. He's the guy there. So he kind of tags along with them for a little bit, develops a relationship, and you know, they help him a little bit along the way, try and teach him some things. But they're going to split paths as he's going to continue on to Amy. They're going to go where they're going to go. But you know, nice part there. And one thing I completely forgot to mention was that right in the beginning he finds his dog named Boy. So he kind of befriends the dog, and the dog's kind of following him around. So you've got a little bit of companionship there. So there you are. That's the whole plot so far, and we still got half the movie to go. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But a little bit of flashbacks here and there. You got a good understanding of what happened and why all of this is happening. So, and I like it. I like Dylan O'Brien, I think his name, Joel, our main character. This is an interesting role. Like I've seen him in some other things where he's more of a, you know, confident kind of guy. And this one, he's not. So a little different, but it's good. All right, I'm gonna get back to it here because I rambled enough. I'll see you at the credits. If anything interesting happens between now and then, I'll stop in. But if not, I'll let you know my final thoughts. Stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Love and Monsters, and I enjoyed it. I would say it's good, not great. I'm not going to go as high as a 7 on this one. I'm probably more in the 6. It might not be my demographic, not that it's that far out of the reach, but I do think it's more of a, you know, younger generation, family type film, is what I think it is. Again, I'm glad I watched it. I like Dylan O'Brien in it, who played Joel. You know, it was interesting. I was trying to remember, like, he was in American Assassin, if you've seen that, you know. Tough guy and stuff like that. This one, he's a little bit timid and meek. So I like to see that aspect. When they changed their their characters, and they show a little bit of range. So that was fun. But you know, and the monsters were kind of fun, not scary. And it's all about you know, getting out of your comfort zone and finding a reason to do that. And in this case, it was love. And so the whole question is, what's going to happen? Is he going to make it to the other camp? If he does, what's going to happen when he gets there? All that kind of stuff. And what are the lessons that he's going to learn along the way? So that's what you got. Fun, you know, and they could, I mean, they didn't do any, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I mean, I think they could probably make more of these if they wanted to, if this was successful. Not sure if it was. I would probably watch another one. There was, I want to say this, I almost forgot. So, Stand By Me, if you've ever seen Stand By Me, there's a scene in this movie that reminded me of Stand By Me. So I thought that was pretty funny. There was another scene that reminded me of something else, and I didn't write it down. I forgot, but that's it. You know, that's it. That's all I got. I can't remember what else I was going to say, but you know, kind of a fun movie. I think there are some nods to other movies in there. I can't remember what they were, and it's, oh well. If I think about it, I'll check back in and come in later. But that's all I got. 6 for me. Fun for the whole family. But nothing spectacular, at least in my eyes. So there you go. Check it out. Drop me some comments. Hopefully this was helpful. Love to hear your thoughts. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Of course, tell all your friends and continue to tune in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.